Okay, yay. Happy Tuesday and welcome to our special Jewel training that we are so excited to have. Or you guys just ask me if I'm playing music. I don't even know what's happening. Okay. Um, anyway, I'm Jennifer Harmon, Diamond Ambassador with Plexus, and I am so excited that you're here with us. So we are going to use the next few weeks to talk about something that is so important, and that is rising through the ranks. That's what we've entitled this series. And so basically, our heart is we want to share with you just some basics of getting through the ranks in Plexus, why that you want to get through these ranks, what it entails, and all the benefits, and just kind of our thoughts behind it. So let's jump in without any further ado. I've got my notes here, and so hopefully everything will go all right. So we're going to kind of break it up into little sections. But the first of all, so if you're here and you are brand new, you're a VIP customer. And that is how that's the only way. Well, there's a retail customer. So people can get started with Plexus as a retail customer. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like paying the highest price for anything. So I'm always like, oh, you don't want to do retail, right? But that's someone's prerogative. But the best way to go is to be a VIP customer. You are going to get amazing benefits. You have wholesale pricing on all the products. You have access to the Perks program. You also have access to the Perks program is free product credits that you get every month when you have your subscription come out. We have the Pivotal program, which is an exercise and nutrition program for you that's free of charge, which is amazing. And you also get Perks credits with that. And the best thing that I love is you have amazing, incredible products at your fingertips. You have a whole company, right? Plexus is based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. If you're ever in Scottsdale, you can actually go by and see Plexus and take a tour, go to the store, go to the recognition hall, and you can meet the employees there. There's over 400 employees that go to work each and every day to keep Plexus running. There's a whole there's attorneys, there's doctors, there's scientists, there's customer service, there's the warehouse people. I mean, guys, it's a whole beautiful organization. It's a beautiful building, and it's just so amazing. And that's what you have at your fingertips as a VIP customer. And you also have a referral link. And so this is network marketing. Yes. And I am so proud to be part of network marketing, you guys, because there is so much goodness here and so much freedom. So I have been with Plexus since 2014. September of 2014 was when I actually became well, at that time it was an ambassador, but now it's a VIP customer. That's when I got started. And you guys, I was not looking for a business. Okay. I was open. Yes. But was I like, I'm going to do this? Not really. So if you would ask this stay-at-home mom of 6 kids, homeschooling mama, like, do you think that you could go all the way to the top of this company? I would have laughed in your face and said, there's no way. You're crazy. But here we are, little over 8 years later, and that's exactly what happened. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And so I just want to encourage you, first of all, like, just if I can do it, anybody can do it. Seriously. So, but why Plexus? Like, why is this opportunity worth it? So really quick, I want to cast some vision for you. If you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I just clicked join, my products are on their way. Like, what is it that's going to make Plexus amazing? So network marketing, you guys, it's a set of skills that anyone can learn. Okay. I love that because I don't have a college degree. I went 2 years, got my third year, was married, had a baby, and I was like, oh yeah, no. And so I dropped out of college 3 years in. So I don't have a college degree, but I don't have to have a college degree to do this, right? I'm not a salesperson. You don't have to be a salesperson to do this business. It's a low startup cost, right? I mean, I think I paid $34.95. A lot of you maybe paid $9.95 or maybe a buck. I don't even know. But so it's a low startup cost. You can work at your own pace. We have a community of amazing women and men that are so supportive. Our whole Plexus culture is, we call our hashtag is One Plexus, because as a company, we are so supportive of each other, you guys. And so you're part of that. And we can use our influence for good, you guys, because I promise you, everyone out there has gut health problems, everyone needs blood sugar balance, and everyone needs to reduce inflammation in their life. And that's what Plexus addresses. It addresses the root causes of so many health issues. And so we can use these products, they can benefit everybody. Okay, so no sales background needed. I already said that. Work from anywhere. I love that. You don't have to have a specific education. There is unlimited income potential, you guys. Okay, so that's when I love this question that someone posed one time. If your bank account were full and your calendar was empty, what would your life be like? Sit and think about that for a second and spend some time. Maybe like, okay, what if my bank account was full and my calendar was empty? Like, what would I be doing? What would my husband doing? What would my children be doing? Where would be going? How would I be serving? What does that look like? Because I think so often, especially as adults, and we get into the rat race of life, we forget what it is like to dream. We forget what it is like to, have those passions and those dreams, because it just seems like everywhere we turn, those types of things are squashed, right? So, okay, and then so there's no income cap, okay, you guys, which is incredible. And then also one thing I love is you can take a 30-year career and you can compress it into 5 to 7 years, okay? Because in network marketing in general, if you stay with the company and you keep working and doing the things and learning and growing and, trying to advance, the general statistic is within 5 to 7 years, you reach the top of that company, you guys, okay? So just think about spending 30 years where you're probably not even going to get very much of a raise or very much ahead, right, in the world. I know before I had babies, I was an office manager at a dental company. So there really wasn't a whole lot of room for growth there, right? I mean, an office manager is pretty high up, and there's not a whole lot above that. So unless I wanted to go back to school and maybe, clean teeth or become a doctor or something, I was kind of capped out with very little, income. So the thing is you can compress that 30 years all the way down into 5 to 7 years if you would just be consistent. So that is one of that's some of the great things that I love about Plexus. Okay, so let me see where we are. I'm rambling. I got ahead of myself. So you don't have to have a set of skills. I love that. We already talked about low overhead. So you have a referral link that links to a website. It's ready to go, you guys. Beautiful. Thank you, Plexus. They've already done the hard work. They've already done the hard work of digging into research and development, and they have a beautiful products line. You guys, if I wanted to go start my own brick and mortar business, holy smokes, how much money would that cost? How much time and investment and all the things would I have to be pouring blood, sweat, and tears into that brick and mortar business each and every day? But Plexus has done all this for us, right? They're giving us new products, innovative products, cutting edge. You guys, they were talking about microbiome before microbiome was even a thing. Okay. It's pretty common among the world, among the news and the journals today. Not so much when Plexus was talking about it. They were some of the first ones. And so I love that they're giving us cutting edge stuff. And then also, you guys, with network marketing with Plexus, you have a community, yes, but you have a chance for recognition, you guys. And I don't know about you, I like me some recognition, but Plexus is always doing awards. I know last month they did that fun iPad incentive. This month they're doing a spa. When you reach the Emerald rank, you guys, Plexus gives you a stipend for a car, or you can a Plexus Lexus, or you can opt out for a cash bonus. Plexus sends you on a trip for two to Hawaii or Mexico. We're going to Mayakoba, Mexico this year. You guys, like, this is the jam. It's amazing. And there's always stage recognition. You get certificates in the mail. You guys, there's so much. It's so much fun. And so if that's kind of fun for you, because I don't know, nobody really cheered for me when I was changing poopy diapers or getting, baby food spit on me or anything. So sometimes that recognition is really cool. So I love that about our company. So, all right. I just wanted to hopefully that casts a little bit of vision for you as to what Plexus can do. Okay, your referral link. All right. So you're a VIP customer. Let's talk about what does it mean to be a silver ambassador. And what is that? What does that entail? So silver is the first rank in Plexus, okay? And that means that you have shared your referral link with 3 people, right? And so we're going to talk about some steps to do that, but you shared your referral link with 3 people. They go to your site, and generally speaking, we want them to order that welcome pack just like you did, right? You can get there too with a retail customer, but we're going to focus on these welcome packs because that's the best deal. And it also comes with that awesome water bottle and all the things. So they're going to go to your website. They're going to get a welcome pack, and you get 3 people, and you are going to be a silver ambassador. Now, right now you're a VIP customer. So when you use your referral link for the first time and someone orders, Plexus is going to send you an email, and they're going to be like, hey, Sally, do you want product credit or do you want product cash? Or do you want cash? I always say that. Do you want cash? All right. So if you choose product credit, you're just going to get some credit for your next order. Okay. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. If you want to choose the cash option, and then Plexus is going to upgrade you to become a brand ambassador. And you're just saying, hey, I'm going to earn some money with Plexus, and I'm going to become a silver ambassador with Plexus. Like, that's my goal. So you've done that. And Plexus is going to, when you share that referral link 3 times and you choose that product cash and you upgrade to a brand ambassador, Plexus is going to be like, you're silver. Congratulations. If you do that within the first 30 days, okay, so you get that email from Plexus, you shared your link, you upgrade to a brand ambassador, that starts the clock ticking for your 30 days, right? So you got this 30 days, you got 3 people. Guess what? Plexus is going to double a bonus. They're going to give you a $100 bonus for going silver. If you do it, we call it Fast Start Silver, your first 30 days, they're going to double that bonus and give you another $100, which is incredible, you guys, right? And so you want to be silver because, first of all, we all want accountability partners to do this with us, because when we're making these health changes, when we're making these health strides, oh my goodness, it is so much better. I don't know about you, but for most of us, it's better to have accountability partners, right? On those days when we maybe don't want to exercise, or we don't, we're forgetting to take our supplements, and our friend is like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Hey, this is my trick. Hey, how's your water intake today? Right? So have those accountability partners in your life. That is huge in getting to silver. Like, that's a reason why in and of itself. So that's one of the things you want to do. Okay, so some steps to actually sharing that referral link. Like, you're going, okay, how do I do that? So what I tell people, first of all, whenever I get a VIP customer, I'm talking to someone, I never want to assume that they don't want to share their referral link, because who am I to make that judgment for them, right? No, I am going to offer this to everyone. Hey, Sally, you have a referral link. I don't know if this is a fit for you, but would it be a blessing for you to get it's usually at least $200, $300 this month for sharing your referral link with 3 friends and going silver? Would that be a blessing to you to get your first, couple months paid for? I don't want to assume that somebody's going to be, I don't want to be like, oh, she wouldn't do that. No, she doesn't need the money. No, that's not on me. I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to offer it to everybody, and they're going to be able to decide for themselves. So that's the first thing. So they come back and they're like, yes, Jennifer, I want to be silver. Like, I understand. I want to get that bonus. I want to get the $300 this month. Right. So I'm going to say, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to post on social media, right? So for me, I wasn't scared to post on social media, y'all, because I really wasn't on social media a lot. Only had about 300 Facebook friends, but I saw right away that social media was the biggest and best way to get all the things out there, right? So I started sharing on social media right away, and then I took me a few months to go silver, but that's what I did. So I started sharing. So you're gonna take a selfie with your pink drink, right? Or maybe you just take a picture of your products. I took a picture of my products, and I was like, I'm so excited to start my health journey, right? So you're going to make a post, and we have examples of this, right? We're going to help you craft your post. And so you're going to put it up there on social media. And maybe you're saying, okay, oh my gosh, I don't want to put it on social media. Well, you don't have to, right? But it's the easiest way, I promise you. right? So you can go to your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your best friend, the soccer mom, and you can talk to them privately and do this behind the scenes. Absolutely. But when you get on social media, it's like you're standing in an auditorium, and you, instead of speaking to one person, you're speaking to 200 people. And I would much rather speak to 200 people at once rather than one person. Okay. So it's just such a great, easy way to get it out there. And so we have these messages, we have these posts for you. You're going to post on there, and then people are going to be liking on your post. They're going to be commenting on your post. They're going to be sending you messages, right? What are you doing? Right? Because you're going to say something like, I'm so excited. This helped my friend Jennifer get rid, with her allergies and have more energy to keep up with her kids. And I'm so excited for my journey to start. Who wants to do this with me? Who's looking for a health change? Something simple, right? And so people are going to be interested in what you are doing, I promise. And so we're going to help you respond. We're going to help you craft these messages, talk to these people. You are not in this alone. So we're also, then the next thing I say is, okay, Sally, you've made your post. I'm so excited, right? You've got some likes and comments. Here here's some, when they send you the message, here's what we're going to say. Let's get started in a three-way chat. So me and Sally, and then her friend Susan that's asking about Plexus, we're in a three-way chat together, right? So I am helping Sally do the work. I am helping. She's not the expert. I'm not the expert, right? We're sending videos that Plexus has made, or we're sharing a testimony from our customer group. You guys, we're not experts at this, and we don't want to be experts, right? But we're simply sharing. So we're in this three-way chat together, and we're walking through the steps. Okay, so this is simple. And then also, so you posted, we're in three-way chats. You're also making a list of all the people. You guys, I sat down today, and a friend of a new girl she's working for Silver, she shared 4 pages of a list today. I was shocked. It was beautiful. It's like all organized. But she sat down, and I said, okay, make a list of 20 people. She had way more than 20, but she had 20 people who who he either liked her post, they commented on her post, they messaged her, or of those 4 pages, there were people that she knew had health issues, or they complained about, being broke, or, their stomach hurt, or they were simply people that she had a really good relationship with, and she could just go to them and ask them, hey, have you heard of Plexus? Hey, are you interested in doing this with me? So sit down and make a list, and then we will work together to craft out a message for you to send to those people. Okay. And then also, you want to invite them to any sort of event that we're having. We have events all the time about sharing the products, sharing the opportunity, and sharing testimonies. So you want to invite these people to those events. And then you're going to be following up. Okay, so you're going to keep a list of people. For some people, it's on your phone. You have a list of all the contacts that you're talking to on your phone, or you have a list on paper. But that's what you're doing. You're talking to these people, you're following up with them, because following up, you guys, I don't know how many times I read a message. Maybe I'm at the ball field, or, I'm switching out laundry, and, sometimes a little, bubble pops up and I accidentally open it. Right. And then I forget. So a lot of times I can send someone a message and assume that they've seen it, when in reality, if they're like me, they maybe accidentally saw it, or, saw it and they were doing something and they couldn't get back to me. Right. So always, always, always follow up with people. Never assume that they are ignoring you, right? So the fortune is in the follow-up. That's what we like to say. Okay, so remember, you're going to be posting on social media. We're going to help you with that. You're going to be reaching out to those people who you've made your list from. We're going to help you with that. All those things, okay? And then you're going to be in three-way chats. We're going to be taking care of that too. And then you're going to be following up. So you guys, this is simple. And so when you do that, guess what? You are silver, and then you're going to get those bonuses, and you're going to get a certificate in the mail from Plexus. Okay. So does any of our ladies have anything they want to say about that I've not covered, or they want to add to that? I see you girls on here. Does anybody have anything they want to say before we jump into the next thing?
Can I say anything?
Ashley, do you have anything you want to say? Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was unmuted. I was talking to my child.
I was like, Ashley, don't say something. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, so next we are talking about silver. Like, you are silver. So what happens now? What does that mean? And where do I go from here? So Allison is going to be sharing this part. Allison, take it away.
Yes. Oh, I am unmuted now. Jennifer, do you mind making me a co-host so that I can screen share? I'm not doing a presentation, so it should work this time. If you know, you know. It's just going to be like a photo, just because I want to cast a vision for you for like really how simple this is and how big it can get. So silver to senior silver. Now, when I started Plexus, I did not have senior silver as a rank. Like, we got started, we went silver, and then we had to go from silver all the way to gold. And there was not this like cute, fun little like stopping place that was so exciting and just kind of let me see that I was moving forward. It was this huge leap from 3 people to 20 people on my team. And that felt really, really big. And so Plexus created, at first, it was just a fun little incentive, but we all loved it so much. And all of our team members loved it so much that we were like, can we please have this as a permanent rank? And so just a few years ago, Plexus created the senior silver rank that comes with the bonus, just like all of the other rank ups do. And I'm very grateful for it, because now you have the opportunity to go from silver and then just have like this perfect middle ground where you can see and feel this progress. Because really, every single month in my business, whether I am ranking up that month or not, or I'm actually in a position to rank up, I set point goals for myself. And you should always, always have a goal that you're going for, even if it's not happening this month, right? But Plexus gives us the little rewards along the way. And I like to refer to those as like milestones, but you have stepping stones in between that you should be setting for yourself. So super grateful for senior silver. And I'm really excited for you that you get the opportunity to experience a fun rank like this. So what does senior silver mean? This means that you have, so when you went silver, you had 3 people on that you personally helped get started, and that gave you 18 points. So when you go senior silver, on your dashboard in the points box, you are going to see 50 points at least. And you will be senior silver while your points are showing 50 points all the way up to 99 points. Once you hit 100, it'll be gold, and someone else is going to talk about that later, next week probably. But 50 to 99 points is senior silver. You will be senior silver. The first month that you hit that, Plexus is going to give you a fun bonus. Now, where do these 50 points come from? Only 3 of those people that order 100 PV have to be people that you sponsored. The other ones can come from anywhere. And so that means that 18 of your points are going to come from personally sponsored people, at least 3 of them that ordered their 100 PV. And then the other 32 points can come from people that they shared with, or people they shared with, or another person on your in your virtual office that just ordered a bag of Slim. You can get points from that too. So that's really, really fun. And so 50 points is going to give you the senior silver ranks. I want to show you really quick, like how fast this can get big. So by the time you're going senior silver, you might have someone that's sharing about Plexus, sharing what they're loving about the products. They might decide that they want to go for silver, or they may have 1 or 2 people that enroll. So I'm going to share my screen and just show you this graphic. It's so powerful. Hold on. I had my virtual office with my teams, all the things pulled up before this. So I wanted to make sure I got that off so I didn't have everybody's business out there. Okay, so in Plexus, we call this the power of 3. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can see this. Okay, good. So if you sponsor 3 VIPs, or they upgrade to brand ambassador, and everyone in your organization duplicates your efforts, this is what your team is going to look like. So in a lot of other multi-level marketing type businesses, you're only allowed to have 2, maybe 3 people signed up directly under you. The rest of them have to be placed in different places. Plexus doesn't do that. So you don't have to just do 3. You don't have to do just 3 or 4. I have literally hundreds of level 1s that I've personally recruited since I got started. I mean, there were months where I had like 12 new people join me in 1 month. And so I'm allowed to do that. But just for the sake of showing you what can happen, if you'll look right here, here you are in the middle in this orange circle. And I'll explain all these numbers a little bit, so don't let that overwhelm you. So if you sign up this person, this person, this person, they give you 6 points. That's what the 6 is. Well, you inspire that person to go get 3, which are these little light 5s. That's 5 more points for you on each of those. Then if each one of those people goes over here and they sign up 1, 2, 3, and the second person 1, 2, 3, and this person 1, 2, 3, all of these people come from you enrolling 3 people and sharing with them the possibilities of earning some fun cash, usually a monthly incentive, and just sharing their referral link and helping people get healthy. And then I like to ask people after that, I'll talk about a conversation you can have with people, but, and how to get them to share. Like, what do you say to help them see the possibilities? But then, hey, if you like that cash, there's more where that came from. We can talk about what that looks like. So if you're here and you have 3 level 1s like this right here, that's 18 points. If those level 1s share with 3 people each, that's 9 new VIPs on your second level. That's 45 more points. If all of 9 of those share with 3 people, that's 27 more VIPs. So if you add that up, 18 and 45 and 135, you're like really snuggling up really close to being a senior gold ambassador with Plexus. That's like way past senior silver that we're talking about. This is like 2 ranks ahead. So the potential is huge. The potential is huge if you just focus on getting 3 new people every month and helping them see, hey, this is possible. You don't have to do it, but it's possible. Here's a little more that shows the same thing. There are some number breakdowns here for how much income potential there is, but I just want you to look here at this bottom box. You can take a screenshot of this and study it later on, because we're not going to dive into all of this. But when you get started, here's the rank, senior silver, and you need 50 points, and your rank bonus is $150. You just get $150. That's amazing. Add it onto your regular commissions. It's so generous. And lastly, when you're talking to someone and you signed up a level 1 and you're like, well, what do I say? How do I talk to them about sharing Plexus? They just wanted the products. They don't really want the business. What do you say? I'm going to say that the top reason why people have stopped using products as a VIP customer, they completely stopped ordering. It's been finances. Like 99 times out of 100, they stopped using the products because something came up. The car needed tires. They had an accident and they had to get repairs done, or something happened in their home. And those are legitimate things. They really can disturb our finances. But what if people did not have to worry about that? What if they didn't have to worry about the extra money? So here's a conversation that you might have with a new level 1. Something like this. I'm super excited about sharing Plexus with you. And one thing I want to let you know is that I pride myself on the ability to teach people how to get their products paid for, because I never want finances to get in the way of their health journey. And do you know what authority and permission that you have to make a statement like this to someone? Because if you signed up 3 people and you got the fun bonuses that covered about the first 2 to 3 months of maybe your triplex combo, then you know how to do it. If you have gone silver, then you already know how to do this. And you can, with confidence, say, I know that I can help you do this because I did it myself. And this is how you can grow your team and find people who might be curious and might have a need and want to share Plexus. Okay, so that wraps up. I'll stop my share here. That wraps up the essential, we call that the essential conversation. So having that conversation with every new VIP that comes in, it's like, hey, I know you're really excited about Plexus and I'm excited about you using the products, but I just want to let you know that most of the time when people stop, this is why. And I know how to keep that from happening. And I want to show you. And then at that point, I would just let them know what the possibilities are for the month. And they can say yes, or they can say no. And both are good responses for you. It just means that you asked the question.
So good. Love that graphic too. That really brings it into perspective. Like, okay, I can do this. Okay. So anybody have questions at this point that you want to unmute and ask? You can type in the chat if you have questions, or you can unmute yourself. We definitely want to make sure you're good. Okay, type in the chat if you have questions. All right, so we're going to scoot on to the fourth part, which is some general tips that we have for you throughout this whole VIP to Senior Silver journey. So Julie is going to share some tips and some thoughts about that.
Sorry, y'all see me covering up in a blanket. I'm in like the seasonal like conflict. Like it was hot, and so I turn on the air, and then I finally sit down, I'm still, and now I'm like shivering. So I'm sorry, I look like I'm putting on my Snuggie, but I'm literally like sitting under the under the vent. So that's why I promised I wasn't going to sleep or anything. I had short sleeves on. So much goodness that Jennifer and Allison have shared. And I wish that I had, if you're on here, I really wish that I had grasped the vision sooner. And I don't think that there's very many people who have found success with Plexus as far as really building an income with it like we have. I'm 7 years in that don't say, man, I really wish I had kind of grasped it sooner, you know? And the reason is because you don't know what you don't know, but you can't say that anymore because we shared it with you tonight. So we would have first of all say that. And then second of all, just to hit some closing tips for people that I kind of wish that, I'm sure my sponsors told me, but I honestly thought Plexus was just like this way to get my products paid for. And then just like, I guess it was just kind of like a side thought, like, yeah, it's nice. I don't want to pay for my products. I never dreamed that this would be the vehicle that the Lord would use to provide and meet so many of my family's needs. So that being said, do not make decisions on how much you're going to invest in this business and the dedication that you're going to give to it based on your current circumstances. Okay? Because those circumstances could change in a moment. Literally got some really sad news today about someone I really love that I guarantee you 3-6 months ago had no idea that this was going to be their fate today. And so I would really encourage you to be sure that this opportunity isn't something that's coming your way because of something that's coming in the future. So first of all, I want to lead with that because that helps you open up your mind a little bit more to maybe this is something that I should take more seriously. Second of all, the other thing is being coachable. The beauty about our team is we pride ourselves on helping people like you reach not just their health goals, but also their business goals. There's not all of the teams are like that. Not all the teams have the accessibility that our team has to people who know what they're doing, and including uplines, including sidelines. And that is the beauty of our team, is that we always have people who are available to help and to help answer your questions. And if you're saying, you know what, I'm posting like 5 times a week and it's crickets, well, then you should really look at somebody's social media on our team that is being successful and maybe send them a message and be like, hey, I see that you do this really well. Where did you learn that from? Or go to your sponsor and say, hey, I'm really struggling with this. I feel like I'm doing the things, but nothing is happening. And if you go to them with an open heart and mind, not in a way to receive what they have to say, then I guarantee you they will be able to give you some tips that will turn the tide for you. So being coachable is so important. I mean, it's biblical. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. So be wise, go to someone who is successful in what you're struggling in, or maybe you're just not even sure what you're struggling in. We're here to help you with that too. Because I know that I've had those points. I'm like, I'm doing all the things and nobody wants to buy Plexus. Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't doing all the things. I was telling myself that, but I was not doing the things. There was a lot more. And thankfully, I had sponsors who were very patient with me and helped encourage me. The other thing is overcoming personal fears. And this is one that I can guarantee you nothing will show and highlight your fears and insecurity like network marketing. And the reason why is because people purchase from you because of who you are. They're buying you, and that's the thing, is that so many of us question ourselves as to who we are at our core, that if we're not confident in who we are, then it's going to get like, well, maybe I need to change who I am so that people will like me more. So a lot of things can come out. There's a lot of those personal fears that are going to come out. What if I put a selfie on Facebook and it shows my double chin? Get in line behind me because I got plenty of them I can show you. Okay. What about rejection? What about the message that I got that said, Julie, I'm only friends with you on social media because I want to be able to keep up with your family and your life to see how you're doing. I really don't want to see anything about Plexus. Okay. That's literally the only message in 7 years I have ever received that was negative. And guess what? It was not from someone who was close to me. It was from someone who I barely had a relationship with. So my response was, thank you so much for being a friend to me on Facebook, but I need you to understand that Plexus was an answer to prayer for my health. And so unless you become okay with seeing things about Plexus, then you're probably just going to want to hide me, because it's a part of my life, because it's changed my life. So, if you really want to know about my life, you're going to know about Plexus too. And they were very kind, and that was it. In 7 years, y'all, hundreds of people on my team in 7 years, one negative message. But what if I had let that stop me? So consider your source. If you have people criticizing you, be sure to stop and consider your source. Also, bounce that off of your sponsor too. Be like, so and so sent me this message. They said that they blocked me on Facebook. Okay. Then we'll ask you a couple questions and help you work through that, because all of us have usually had at least one or two. But honestly, we're talking about like not even 1% of the people of my Facebook group or my Facebook friends have given me grief ever. Because it's just not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought I would get all this grief and I didn't. So what's your personal fear? Maybe I didn't even touch on it, but you're going to have to overcome it because it will rear its ugly head. Next thing is belief. And this one is huge. And last night I had our team meeting on our team on Monday night, and I actually got my 1099 out and I showed my 1099 to my team, which I have never done that before. And the reason why is because I never, ever thought that I would get paid what I got paid last year by helping people feel better. Okay, let me just explain. Like, it's not just like, oh my goodness, this is help meeting my family's needs. This is, I am helping change people's life for the better, like my life was changed. Okay. And I cannot explain to you the potential that is this business. And when I started sharing, it was, I just got to get my products paid for. And I was working 50, 60 hours a week. I just got to get my products paid for. And my sponsor kept saying, Julie, there's so much more, but I didn't even know to want it because I had my head down and focused where I was. And then God radically changed my circumstances, and I had to quit my job to take care of my daughter, never knowing that God had set me up for this. But y'all, if you are going through the grocery store aisles, putting things back and keeping track of every single thing you're putting in your buggy because you're trying to stay on a grocery budget, this is your opportunity. Okay. If you are killing yourself on Facebook Marketplace trying to find used shoes for your kids because you can't afford to take them to go buy them shoes, this is your opportunity. Okay. If you don't have a retirement, this is your opportunity. You want to stay home with your kids, This is your opportunity. Y'all, if you don't believe me, we have some diamond documentaries for you. Okay, we have this diamond here. We have this sapphire here. We have an emerald over there. We have an emerald down here. We have an emerald here. None of us, okay, none of us pictured being in the position that we're in when we started, but God knew. So, rock solid belief will automatically draw people to you. If you believe in the potential of this business and you want to go far, build your belief and you draw people to you by your belief. And last but not least, have realistic expectations. If you're wanting to build a six-figure income, guess what? It's going to require more than posting once a day on social media. Okay? It's going to require you to hone your skills, just like Jennifer was talking about. These are skills that you can learn. Okay? I spent 45 minutes recording a 4-minute video today. I am trying to hone a new skill, and I basically about fell out on the floor when I was done because I was so frustrated. But here I am, still trying to hone those skills because I would have never pictured myself as recording any kind of videos, 10 years ago. Absolutely not. But this is a skill that I want to hone. Why? Because I want to go the next level. So have realistic expectations. Okay. If you recruit quickly and your business starts growing and it starts taking off, that's wonderful. But you're still going to have to hone your skills for retention, for growth in your leadership, for teaching those people how to duplicate. Maybe you're a slow recruiter, and that's fine. You can hone that skill too. All of these things are possible, okay? And you are not the exception to the rule of the success that Plexus can be. Okay. Because everybody's like, oh, well, I'm just not like you. Okay. First of all, we have cheerleader over here, Jennifer over here to my left, and I'm on the computer. So if you're not, Jennifer's a cheerleader. She's happy about everything. Everything is great and exciting. Okay. Then you have me, who is like, I'm the realist. Okay. And I want fast results. And then we have the expert Allison over here. She knows all the things, and I know nothing in comparison to the things that she knows. And then we have Amanda, the mathematician. And then we have Ashley, the best listener in the world. Every single one of us has such different personalities, like so different, y'all. But the difference is that we have all grown in different ways and been willing to do it. And through that consistency, it compounded and the success has come. And it is available to you. And I'm done.
Ooh, that was good. Thank you. That fired me up. I'm like, I'm going to sign up again. Which you can do actually, by the way. When you get to diamond and you get 6,000 points, you can sign up again underneath yourself. How crazy is that? So, all right. Any final thoughts from any of our jewels or any of our people? Anybody on here? Real quick. So let me leave you with this. What if 5 years from now, your life was exactly the same? Your circumstances, your finances, your job, whatever stresses you out, exactly the same. Would you be okay with that? Right? So if you're not okay with 5 years from now, everything is exactly the same, the stress and all those things like that, what are you going to do to change it? Because you have an opportunity right here to change it. And we didn't even touch on the fact that, I'm not going to get all preachy, but like Julie was talking about the changes, like you guys, the things when you face those personal fears, there's personal reservations, the things that hold you back, I cannot even begin to tell you how that bleeds over into every single aspect of your life, from your marriage to your kids to your spiritual life, the way you react with people at work, the way you react with people at church. The growth that you experience, it's phenomenal. And I wouldn't trade it for anything, you guys. Like if the growth as a person, I am so grateful for. So this opportunity is before you, seriously. And take a long, hard look at it. And let's talk, let's chat, because it's amazing. So, all right. We're excited for your journey. We're excited for you to be silver. We're excited for you to be senior silver. Like, this excites me. Thank you guys for jumping on. We're going to continue this series and can't wait to see you rise through the ranks. Bye, guys. Thank you.